history. I don't really know if you can say it any other way than that, Marcus. The Warriors 125-104 victory over the Memphis Grizzlies on Wednesday night. A record-setting 73 wins in the regular season. No one's ever done it before. Steve Kerr saying after the game, when this whole journey started, he didn't think 72 could have been broken. He was obviously a part of that 1995-96 Bulls team, so he's going to say that. Yeah. But now he doesn't even think this record will be broken.
It's going to be broken. Here's the crazy part. It might be broken next year by the very same Warriors, right? If they go and get Kevin Durant, is 73 on the table? Absolutely it is. I mean, the way this team plays, and we talked about this earlier, they're really just getting into their system. They're just really learning each other. Next year is year 3 with the same core and the same coaching staff and the same system. We're looking at the Spurs here. Is 73 possible? Yes. Is it likely? No, but it's on the table, especially when you think about, as Leandro Barbosa said, they left about 5 games on the table. He thought they could have been better than 73. So it's on the table, if by no other team than by this very team here, which is crazy, right, to think they got 73 and next year it could be 75.
On top of 73, as if that wasn't enough, Steph Curry comes into the game with eight threes needed to reach 400. It didn't seem likely. And then the first quarter happened. 6 threes in the first quarter, 1 3 in the second. He goes into halftime with 7 and talks to Klay Thompson in the locker room. I think he wrote 400 on a water bottle, passed it to him. He said, well, what are you doing this for? I don't have 400 yet. He's like, yeah, I know. You were shooting like it there right before the half.
Klay throwing shade on Steph.
Was it even surprising once you saw him under 8 minutes really get into that rhythm?
It was never surprising. Let me tell you why. Because in 2013, Steph was like 17 shy of the record, maybe 19. And he went and got 8 in one game and 9 in another game. And he put himself right back in the mix. So I asked him about that. It's like, are you doing that again? And he said, I'm not getting the record, which is Steph's way of saying, I'm getting the record. So when he came out here shooting like that, I was like, oh, he's getting this record. He took 9 shots in the first quarter. All of them were threes. He was going for the record the whole time. He wanted 400, and you could tell how when he hit 400, he put both arms in the air. Like, he knew that he was waiting for that moment. It amazed me. The way I knew is because he knew exactly how many he needed. And sometimes they get lost out here. They're just playing and they don't know. Oh, Curry knew he needed 8. When he wants a record, he goes for it, and he usually gets it. So I kind of knew he was on it when he starts saying, oh, no, I'm not going to do it. That's his way of saying, oh, I got this, just watch.
Yeah, and it was just about a month ago after they beat the Magic, he said, oh, no, I'm not going to get it.
Sure
and you said right then and there, he's getting 400. So accomplishments galore. Tonight, capping everything off, headed into the first round of the playoffs. They will play Houston on Saturday. Not a lot of rest for this Golden State team. They're young. Draymond Green talked about it afterwards, that bouncing back, Klay Thompson, it's not that big of an issue. But given how much they put into getting 73, how big of an issue is that going to be, knowing what they still have left in the tank going forward through, some tough rounds?
I don't think it's that big of an issue. Because they are young. I mean, that's first and foremost. They're not 35, they're 25, right? Secondly, this was Steph Curry's 19th fourth quarter sitting out tonight. That's a lot of minutes he didn't have. And you start looking at, some of these games where they really didn't play that well and how he's in his rhythm. He just got a lot of rest this year. They didn't really wear him down, so to speak. But mostly I think the critical part is this is a rhythm team. They need to be in a groove together, and that's why it's important for them to play. That's better than rest. They need to be in sync with one another. Draymond Green, in order for him to hit that 3, he needs to be feeling good. He needs to be in rhythm. Iguodala needs rhythm. So for me, that's more important than rest. I don't think they're tired. And if they are tired, they should probably go out and sweep Houston and get a week off. That's the answer, instead of resting them during the regular season.
Given what we saw on April 13, is it safe to say that we don't need to compare anything, that 73 wins in its own right and Kobe dropping 60 before Mamba out, the greatest line, ever to really leave, to cap off a career? They're separate. We're going to see a 30 for 30 on this one day in about, 5-6 years. Is that kosher with everybody?
Except for the fact that my column was kind of whack. So I don't know if we should do a 30 for 30. Like, I want my clip to be in a 30 for 30, but it ain't going to happen after tonight. So I failed this night. Everything else this night was great. The confetti, the fans, the energy here was excellent. Twitter failed tonight, right? Twitter crashed for like an hour. So maybe that's a separate 30 for 30, a 30 for 30 short about how Twitter and Marcus Thompson failed. Otherwise, all in all, it was a crazy night. The NBA couldn't have drawn this up better. This is what sports is about.
All right, that's going to do it for us from Oracle as they're about to shut off the lights. The first game of the 2016 playoffs for the Golden State Warriors, 12:30 p.m. It's a matinee on Saturday against Houston. Marcus probably won't be awake for it. That's fine. You can follow our team coverage over at mercurynews.com and going forward throughout the rest of the 2016 playoffs. For Marcus Thompson, I'm Courtney Cronin. Thanks for watching.